So there's this one thing that everybody knows, and it's called momentum. And I think that is the powerhouse and the magic and the cells of any running business. And it starts, as cliche as it sounds, it starts in the head. It really starts as soon as like you wake up. And I've been through times where I've been plateaued, where I haven't gotten any deals, and I've been in moments where deals were just coming to me. And a lot of it has to do with preparation and being on this momentum wave. And how you get there is you start by nothing. You start just pitching at nothing, and then nothing starts from either you being so tired of your circumstance, you wanting to change something, or you just like tapped in just a nice special energy where you just want to you just want to start shooting threes. And so how do you get to that headspace? Like I said, you just tap into nothing. And I'll give you an example. I don't even want to give an example. I want to show you guys on what I would do. And so let's say I had nothing, had $0, but I still had just had $0. I have whatever knowledge, and I have the goal. First, I'd focus on the goal. And what is that? I'd say, okay, well, I want to get my first deal. And now I'll do reverse engineering on how to get that first deal. And so I'll break it down like, okay, well, I'm gonna wake up, today at 6 a.m. I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go work out, or I'm gonna strictly just start getting to work. If that's watch a YouTube video on sales and start making calls, that's what I'm gonna do. And every person that answers is just a small little momentum pickup. Even if they don't answer, or sorry, if they reject you, hang up on you, you're already in the motion of just moving, just momentum. And so you build on that. So let's say a call goes well, but nothing happens out of it. You gain momentum out of that. You feel excited, and then you start, just start going on with your day, just pushing through, just pushing the needle forward. And that's how you just start getting momentum. And so now the next opportunity that comes, you're just ready, you're excited, like really like start jumping around for your next opportunity. And then you start creating this like energetic, inner type of thing where you're just trying to attack everything. And it might come off as annoying to some people, but you know what you're doing, and you know how like what it takes. And that's all. It's just like an inner momentum that you need to tap into. And so you go, okay, well, yeah, I make 100 calls today, nothing happens. I'll make 100 calls tomorrow. You're already 200 calls ahead of somebody that's still waking up at 10 a.m. Like that, if that's not momentum, like I don't know what is. So you start tapping into these like little, things where you're like, okay, 100 calls, 100 texts, like whatever. Then you start, just your brain just starts looking at things like, oh, when's the next opportunity? You start, eating your lunch, watching sales video on your downtime, and you're just keeping and just nurturing this like energy. That's what you do. And finally, after maybe 4 days, 5 days of consistency, maybe even an hour, who knows, luck of the draw, you're ready, and you're ready to attack that moment right there. And you'll have this just understanding of like, oh man, this is the moment, this is my momentum that's been helping me get to this moment. Now I'm ready to execute. So finally you execute that moment, and you're ready to go. You have your you send out a contract, the conversation goes amazing, it's an amazing contract for you to sell, or buy, or whatever you want to do. And then you start adding onto that. That's your strike one, or not even your strike one. That's your first goal. And so you start building on that, and then everything you start touching, every opportunity that comes your way, you start just building this momentum. And so that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about, is like the mindset of momentum, what it takes to get there, and kind of like what it is. Everybody has their own definition on like what it is. There's no like one shoe fits all for everybody. It could be you could understand momentum in a different way, but I wanted to explain it in my way and what's helped me to get to this point. So yeah, that's momentum. I think it's very important, very crucial, kind of like 101 for sales, or any start of the business in mindset.